Robert John. I will be your host for today. Today we'll be talking about Dr. Dre. He's one of the biggest music producers and entrepreneurs in today's society. Dr. Dre is known for sparking one of the biggest headphone and audio brands in the whole entire nation, Beats by Dre. Beats electronics consist of portable and wireless speakers that are placed in cars, headphones, speakers, TVs, and is a world-renowned brand today. They control 70% of the headphone market, and the reason for all of the success has resulted back to marketing. And marketing is one of the most important things in business if you want your business to be successful. One of the brand CEOs, Jimmy Levine, says that in order to market this product, he first had to find a problem where he thought he could help. In 2006, the music industry had fell into kind of a depression, a collapse because of the lack of CD sales that um, were occurring. They were becoming very unpopular because Apple was starting to come into the world and grab everybody's attention. So at that time, iPods and MP3 players started to become the more popular thing, and CDs were not as popular anymore, and people started listening to the radio less. But Levine said that what had really motivated him was that Steve Jobs was selling $300 iPods, but he was selling $1 earbuds with horrible quality. So it wasn't really giving people the full experience of the music, and it was kind of like ripping the artist off because of all the hard work they put into the music for it to sound a certain way, and the headphones to not project the music that way. So Levine and Dr. Dre thought it would be an amazing idea to come up with headphones. They were so envious of Steve Jobs, who created a small white device that had millions of songs on it, and they wanted to create a device, a black object that could propel high quality music into people's ears and give people a more enjoyable listening. They wanted to give people the feeling of actually being in the music studio when the artist was creating the music. In order to market these headphones, they allowed star athletes, star producers, um, TV hosts to market their product for them almost. They gave them prototypes to place on their desk at work to wear into the arena when they go to the game, um, and to place it on their social medias like Twitters and Facebooks and things like that. And they sent out these prototypes for people to test out, and people would give them feedback, and they would make edits and changes depending on people's feedback before they really let the whole world see what the product was. The, when it finally took off, they sent a prototype to a man by the name of LeBron James. If you don't know him, get from under the rock you're living under. LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. They sent LeBron James a pair of Beats prototypes, and he was on his way to practice, and he played. He was playing his music on the way to practice, and he was just so excited and so happy because of the style and the quality of the music that was being played. He then wore those headphones to the next game, and people were taking pictures like, man, what kind of headphones are those, da da da. And LeBron's telling people, oh, these is Dr. Dre's new headphones, like they're unreleased, da da da. So now people seeing LeBron with the headphones, and LeBron being such a great player that he is, people are like, man, are the headphones making LeBron a better player? Or how much are the headphones? When are we going to see the headphones? Like, where can I get a pair? People were so curious to when these headphones were going to drop and what were they and how they sounded because of the hype that LeBron was giving the headphones and the attention that he brought to the headphones. LeBron then said he asked for 15 pairs of Beats by Dre headphones for the USA team that summer when they were going to Shanghai for the Olympics. And when the team arrived in Shanghai, they all got off the airplane with Beats headphones on. And those pictures went viral, and everybody was like, man, I need me a pair of Beats, because everybody was just so curious. They're like, well, if the whole USA team has them, these the greatest basketball players in the world, and the whole USA team has Beats headphones on, unreleased headphones that haven't even came out yet. So now with all the speculation and hype around the headphones, um, Dr. Dre knew that he needed to put out commercials and billboards in order to um, prepare people for the release and launch of these headphones. In 2008, Robin Thicke released a song called Blurred Lines, which was a #1 pop hit all over the country. Dr. Dre called Robin Thicke, one of his close friends, and asked him if he could use that song in one of his commercials because the song was so big. He knew that when people heard that song on the TV, of course they're going to come to TV and they're going to watch. So, based off of that, he got the rights to the song, he placed it in the commercial, and the marketing strategy for these commercials was to build up all the hype around between Halloween and Thanksgiving because, of course, on Thanksgiving, that is the time of Black Friday and people really getting ready for Christmas. So they decided to prepare these commercials, a set amount of commercials for Black Friday and Thanksgiving and Christmas, so people would really go out there and buy them because they plan to release the headphones on Black Friday. So they built up the hype, they created these commercials, and they played these commercials for the first 2 to 3 weeks in November leading up to Thanksgiving. And in order to really get the muscle behind the commercial and get people to really lock in and pay attention, they entered into a partnership with Radio Shack and added Radio Shack as a sponsor for these headphones. So Radio Shack could also push the headphones in their stores and put out billboards and things of that sort because at the time, Dr. Dre and Levine did not have the money to push it as much as Radio Shack could because of their long-term sustained success. So they played these commercials with the Robin Thicke song in the background for 2 weeks, and then they really pushed it and they played it over 150 times on the day of Thanksgiving during the NFL Thanksgiving football games. And of course, that night at 12 a.m. starts Black Friday. And Dr. Dre, he knew that was a great marketing idea. And the night of Black Friday, they end up selling out in Beats in over 200 Walmart stores, over 70 Radio Shacks, and it was a big hit, and they made over $100 million in a weekend selling Beats headphones. They then started a co-marketing. Contract with companies like HP, placing the Beats audio in laptops. They also started a co-marketing project with cars like Chrysler 300, placing the Beats audio in cars, and also HTC headphones, selling over 500,000,000 in Beats products between 2008 and 2011. And they just continue to push the throttle each and every year based on ambition and just wanting to get better, and they continue to grow each and every year because they don't fall off. They're going on their 12th year now with the Beats brand and is continuing to grow each and every day because in order to be a successful business marketer and have a successful business, you have to have ambition, you have to be fearless, and you have to know how to connect with other people. You have to know how to branch out and meet people and talk to people because Dr. Dre, even with this idea, he still needed to have partners in this, people like Jimmy Levine to push the envelope and give him other ideas in order to be successful. So you can't do everything by yourself. You definitely need people like sponsors, and and you need other people to push it, to help you push your brand. So